what's going on, man? You waiting on an Uber?
Yeah.
What's your driver's name?
Dustin?
Yeah, you Kyle?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, man, I see you're not wearing a mask. You need one now. That's the new policy.
What?
Yeah, man, that's what's going on now. That's the new norm. You have to have a mask to be able to take a ride.
Well, I don't have one.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I don't have any extra. They never sent me any.
What am I going to do?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. You're going to have to cancel the trip.
What? And still get charged?
Yeah, you're still probably going to get charged the cancellation fee. I mean, I don't handle that, man. I don't do that.
Well, I'm going to contact Uber.
Well, I mean, you do what you got to do. I deserve a cancellation fee. That's my fault that you don't have a mask.
Well, I'm not paying that fee. Screw you.
All right, man, you ain't got to be like that.
I'm going to get you fired.
Whatever. That's that crap you're going to have to deal with, guys. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about how Uber's new policy change on May 18th, while necessary, is definitely going to cause a lot of issues out there, and I definitely see a lot of drivers getting deactivated by this. I mean, come on, guys, let's face it. On a good day, drivers were getting false reports on them. So now with this, just wait. You're not going to like what you're hearing. It says Uber is rolling out a series of changes to its ride-hailing and on-demand food delivery apps. Beginning Monday, as cities and states lifted the stay-at-home prompted orders by the COVID-19 pandemic, the changes, which include an online checklist for all users, limit the number of passengers in the vehicle, and a face verification feature for drivers, aims to stop the spread of COVID-19, the company said Wednesday. Now, that obviously sounds all good and dandy, but as we all know, things don't always go according to plan. It says, this is not a problem that can be only solved by drivers or only can be solved by riders. It's everybody's responsibility, which it is. But when have you ever known riders or anybody to take responsibility for their own actions, right? As user policing lies at the heart of these new policies. Riders and drivers, as well as delivery workers and even restaurants that use Uber Eats, will have the power to report unsafe COVID-19 behavior and give a low rating. So, on top of the normal reasons, now they just give them an extra one. It says, for instance, a delivery worker can give feedback that a restaurant doesn't have proper protocols in place, such as social distancing. Meanwhile, a restaurant can provide feedback if a delivery driver isn't wearing a mask. Now, that just sounds like an issue right there. Someone gets pissed off, doesn't like what's going on, they can just rate the actual delivery driver bad. Be like, oh, you're late to get here. Be like, what you talking about? I'm sitting here waiting in line. There can be so many different issues. It says these feedback loops between all the parties are extremely important for us to maintain safety. Because you guys know, Uber driver safety, Uber rider safety, everybody's safety is supposed to be number one. Supposed to be. It says the new policies will remain for the next several months, according to Consol, who added that as the situation on the ground changes, we will evolve our policies as well. So someone from Uber Corporate said this. It says all Uber app users will now have to read and agree to an online checklist before picking up a rider or trying to hail a ride, according to the company. Now, let's face it, guys. We can barely get passengers to pay attention to the make, model of our vehicles, you know, what color they are, and now they want to throw this on top of that for them? Yeah, that definitely seems like that's going to be an issue right there, and I know you guys can agree with me on that. It says the online checklist requires riders and drivers to confirm that they have taken certain steps, such as putting on a face mask and washing their hands to help stop the spread of COVID-19. So, on top of that, guys, please make sure you're taking your own measures because we know we can't rely on anybody else. Have your hand sanitizer, have your Lysol, make sure you're keeping your vehicle clean yourself because, let's face it, with these new policies, most people aren't even going to read it. They're just going to click that little checkbox and keep it going because they got to go where they got to go. So I'll be surprised if a lot of them even remember to bring the damn mask. It says Uber will encourage drivers and riders to cancel trips. Huh? What? Cancel trips. You heard me, guys. Your cancellation rating, as of right now, for now, I guess does not matter for Jack Diddley Squat. Supposedly. But that could also be something, you know how their systems are glitchy all the time? You screw up and get your cancellation rate too high or cancel too much, or you could end up being deactivated. And that, like I said, is on a good day. Now, with this being said, where it says they're encouraging drivers and riders to cancel trips, I see a lot of false reports coming in saying destination discrimination or something else like that. And then it says, a move that in the past could result in a lower rating, which you know is probably going to happen as well, if they don't feel safe or the user is not wearing a face mask or cover. But let me tell you, when you got riders coming into your car like this, what's the first thing you think? Nothing good. So if you guys don't already have a dash cam, I definitely recommend that you make sure you have a dash cam while you're out there riding. Because if drivers and passengers are getting into cars, and let's not forget, most of the rides out there are from third-party users. Okay, third party, meaning these people can't be connected in any way, shape, or form because somebody else ordered the ride for them. You never know what's going to be happening. Okay, so please, that's why I always say everybody protect themselves by any means they feel necessary. I'd definitely rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 any day of the week. And you want to have your dash cam and say something does go down, you have proof of what actually happened in your vehicle. I'm not saying, bad rides happen all the time, but they do happen, and it's better to have it and not need it than need it and you didn't have it. Now, it also says if drivers or riders give a low rating, they can now pick no face cover or mask, along with the other traditional options such as late for pickup, disrespectful, or cleanliness. Now, to me, I'm not a rocket scientist or anything, but all those options right there are for the riders. So, like I said, they're pretty much giving them ammunition to use against you people. I'm telling you, you better have those damn dash cams. And if all possible, all you people out there collecting unemployment and stuff, ride that baby till the wheels fall off. You know what I'm saying? If you're collecting because you need it, stay collecting. All right? Don't risk getting deactivated or anything else because obviously if you're still out there driving or something right now or you're collecting, odds are you were depending on all this for your main source of income or something like that, which you should always have backups to your backups. So please, guys, if you don't already, do so. But like I said, this just seems like it raised a percentage of your chance of getting a false report against you that much higher. It says, if the user chooses the no face cover option in the review, the rider or driver will be sent a message informing them about the requirements of being on the Uber platform. Uber will take riders or drivers off the platform if they repeatedly violate these requirements. Okay? And the only way you're going to, in any way, shape, or form violate this is if you're getting reported on. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be true. That's why you better have that dash cams. They say you didn't have a mask on and you rolled up and you had your mask on. Obviously, they're lying to try to get a free ride and get a refund. That's what happens all the time. More often than not. Okay, I'm not saying that all reports are false, but let's face it, guys. People lie. Look at the shirt. That's just how it goes. So, it says drivers will have to verify they're wearing a mask before accepting trips using Uber's existing driver selfie technology. The app also features a video tutorial on how to wear a mask. And yeah, it does. It shows a little video thing right there. Ooh. If you don't know how to wear a mask right now, you shouldn't even be ordering a ride. I hate to tell you, but that's just how it is. Now, it says they have to be wearing a mask before accepting trips. How is that technology really going to work? And how's it going to know for sure? Most of the time you had to take the selfie, you had to pull over and stop. If this says before accepting a trip, what if I'm driving to a hotspot or something and then it says, oh, I have a trip, but I have to take a mask. Can I take a mask while I'm driving? That seems like a safety issue right there. Just saying, putting that out there. It says the selfie technology, which had been used in use since 2016, isn't available on the Rider app. Instead, riders will be policed by drivers. Drivers will have that power. Riders are also asked to keep the window open if possible. For now, Uber isn't adding any share rides known as Uber Pool. The company has also put new restrictions on Uberx and Uberxl rides. Riders are no longer allowed to ride in the front seat, which, for most of us out there, we never let them ride up front anyways. Unless, if it's a single person, there is no technical need for you to sit up front. Okay, can you? Sure, but most people prefer them to sit behind the passenger. You know what I'm saying? Sit in the passenger seat behind in the back. I want them as far away as possible. It says, riders are no longer allowed to ride in the front seat, which Uber says will allow for more distance in the car because, let's face it, there's no 6 feet between here except if you're sitting in the way back, especially in my van. And then it says, the change means Uberx can have a maximum of 3 passengers in a vehicle. Now, how many times do people order Uberxl or even Uberx and have 5, 6, 7 people? All the damn time. So you think this is going to enforce that? No, it is not. But it can help your case, at least if people roll up this 4. They're like, Uberx, it's 4. And they're going to report you. You're going to get reported on, guys. I'm telling you. As good as this is all supposed to be, I know it's going to harm drivers. Your rating's going to go down, or you're going to get a bunch of false reports and get deactivated. Hate to say it, but that's how I see it happening. I hope it doesn't. I hope a lot of people, appreciative of the drivers out there getting essential workers to where they got to go, or people in general that are tired of being locked down and quarantined. And you just don't know. You just don't know. But all right, guys, just wanted to get this information out there. Starting May 18th, no mask, no ride. Just like that. But all right, guys, as always, check the description below for extra information and tips. Keep doing your thing. Get your money. Don't take crap from anybody. Please get them dash cameras. And until next time, guys, put your damn mask on, because that's the policy. Peace out.